Hi guys, it's Ruthie with the Popo Backyard Farm. I'm out by our beehives and these guys are really busy. Now I'll tell you a little story about beehives for us. We bought these beehives probably about 7 years ago from a guy in the north because I live excuse me, I live in New York, and we have bought several nukes from the south and they've never survived. The only ones that ever survived were our northern bees. And we haven't split them or done anything. We kind of like abandoned this hive, let it go a couple times. One time it got like covered over with bushes because it was in the middle of the garden here, or like this edge of the garden. But can see how busy they are. This thing is probably packed full with bees. Hopefully, and you guys can pray for us with this, that they'll swarm over to some of the other hives, see if they split. But I thought you might find that interesting. Clay said that he thinks it's best to let nature take its course and let them take their maiden flights and all that, because we used to prevent swarms and all that. But we think that they'll probably be stronger if you just let nature take its course, and if they split, hopefully they'll go into one of the other ones, especially since none of our southern bees ever survived up here in the north. And of course, if you buy a nuke, they're pricey. But we're not going to buy any bees this year. Clay's still recuperating. This is our pear tree. Got a couple of them here. Little bird tree house up there. We just have like a little gentleman farm. Basically, we farmed our little plot of land, and did different things. We did the bucket system. We planted in ground stuff, but things are getting so pricey sometimes, especially with 2 people. As we're getting older, it's just like, it's cheaper to go to the store even to buy your chickens than to grow them and pay the high price for feed and everything. Looks like a bag flew over there. Okay, so I thought you guys might enjoy seeing the bees. We have other videos on bees if you want to see them. You can kind of just like go back and look at them. Let me see if I get a closer look at them. They're not afraid of me or anything. Usually if they're feeding and stuff, which these guys are just flying around, they're fine. It's kind of weird because they say they kind of know you, but these guys are really, really busy. The hive probably needs some attention, but we probably won't do too much this year because Clay's recuperating and they'll probably make it another 20 years, but they're doing great. It's probably full of honey and that thing. These other 2 on the side, they were both northern bees too, but those are now dead outs. We have them up because mice can get into them and different things, so we found it works good for us. But I would love to do some queens and things like that. But like I said, this year Clay's recuperating, so you can go back and look at other videos if you want to find out more about that. So he's in the house. So probably most of the farming stuff I'm just going to kind of have here. The chickens are free ranging this year. They're somewhere pasturing. I can't see them now, but we keep them in our little barn, but this year we just decided to free range them, and we don't have a million of them. We have about 6 or 7, so we don't have a lot of chickens this year. Can you hear them buzzing? So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Hey, so with that, I thought you guys might enjoy that. Remember, big or small, you too can be a backyard farm, and God bless.